What's going on YouTube? So with today's video, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm generally not one to, but today I'm going to give you my top 10 designer fragrances for life and toss out the rest. This video concept is making the rounds, and some of the views that I've been seeing, it's like, holy hell, I could use some of that traction to this channel. So this video is going to be very casual. Not that my channel is very overly professional as it is, but I am on holidays right now and I am supposed to be in Hawaii, but because of COVID-19, that's been a bust, including my trip to New York back in April. Thank you very much. 2020 is one shitty ass year. Well, let's cheer it up and have a little bit of fun with this very video, because number one is a great fragrance for Hawaii. Oh God, and just based off the name itself, because damn. CANALI Summer Night. This will definitely do well in that hot Hawaiian weather. This will also do well in the NYC when it's summertime. So unfortunately with this fragrance here, CANALI has discontinued this fragrance and including all their other scents as well. I don't understand why, because so many of the fragrances that I smelled, minus maybe, oh God, I can't remember the name. Well, this just smells fantastic. This smells of quality. So the official note breakdown has, I think, 27 different notes. But the official note breakdown, I'm only gonna give you a few: pineapple, different citruses, nutmeg, iris, melon, violet, lily, lily of the valley, leather, cedar, and so on. What I get from that spray that you just saw a few moments ago, I get lots of leather. The leather in this is done very nicely, and it's not like a suede type of leather. This is like a leather that is great for the fall and winter time, but I think that you could wear this during the summertime. You're also gonna get the melon, you're gonna get the citruses, that pineapple, and spicy notes. There is a slight floral touch from, like, whether it's that lily, the lily of the valley, or whatever 2 or 3 or 100 other floral notes that they have, because this is CANALI. This is just a great all-around versatile fragrance. You could dress this one down to dressing it up. It's a great daytime, nighttime type of scent. It's masculine, it's mature, it's gentlemanly. It has a slight like age maturity to it, but it's not like old man mature by any means. It does not smell dated. It smells of quality. But this will most certainly be in my collection for the remainder of my life, because I will only wear this on special occasions. Perfect for the spring, summertime. The longevity off this is 8 to 9 hours. Next fragrance, if you're balling on a budget, this is one that you're gonna want in your collection. It's from a car brand, and no, it's not Jaguar or Ferrari. So when you think of balling on a budget and it's a car brand, for the most part, we're all thinking of Bentley. This is gonna be Bentley Azure for mint. Violet leaf, pimento, tea. You're also gonna get pineapple, lavender, cashmere wood, and I think there's 2 other notes to this one here. This is violet leaf, it's pineapple, it's definitely pimento, and I also get a slight pepper accord as well, and I do get the woods. This is a masculine scent. You could dress this one down to dressing it up. It has a daytime but also nighttime type of scent, and it does have that mature vibe, yet someone who's in their 20s can wear this quite easily. This is a little bit of a heavy fragrance that I think will do well in the springtime. Summertime, probably more so when it's a nighttime, when it's a little bit cooler. It's a cheapie. I think I spent like $35, $40 USD, and this lasts a pretty good time. This is 7 to 8 hours. Next fragrance has been around for over 20 years, yet this one does not smell vintage, classic, old manish, dated, or that 90s cologne vibe. Absolutely not. This is a modern day classic. Very popular. So if you're one of those gentlemen that possibly does not want to smell like the next guy in the room, then you may want to stay away from this one, because this is a top seller to this very day. Hugo Boss bottled, and this is the Eau de Toilette, which came out in 1998. This is just sensational. This is cinnamon, vanilla, green apple, plum, lemon, carnation, and sandalwood. This is like Hugo Boss's #1 scent to this very day. I'm almost sure of it, and I understand why. This smells so incredibly good. You get that green apple, the cinnamon, the plum, and the vanilla are the most prominent notes to my nose. But this is a great spring and fall scent, dressing it down to dressing it up. Very versatile, casually to black tie, to a night out. Not a club, but definitely a night out. Like, the lady is most certainly gonna like this on you. However, when it comes to the lady, she may have smelled this on previous partners in the past because it's that popular. Longevity off this is 6 to 7 hours. The next fragrance is from a brand that I love. It's an Italian brand, and no one really ever talks about them, especially here in North America. This brand is more popular in Italy, but also Europe. And my introductory to this brand was Chris from the channel Scentland. And if it wasn't for him, I probably would not have looked into this brand. But this is gonna be Trussardi Riflesso Blue Vibe. Hopefully I pronounced Riflesso correctly, because many of you Italian gentlemen have been nagging me a lot. Note breakdown for this one here is rum, hazelnut, amberwood, leather, tobacco, yuzu, and I think there's 2 other notes to this one. What I get yuzu, a slight leather, more amberwood, more booze or rum, but also more hazelnut. This is a very sexy, seductive, masculine type of scent. This one has a slight maturity in age, so I think that someone who's 30, 35 would appreciate this one a lot more than someone who's in their early 20s. This is a great scent. Unfortunately, from the reviews that I've seen, this does not last as long on the other guys out there. But this is a great spring, like when it's colder spring, autumn, and I think that the note breakdown that you could wear this in the wintertime as well. Summertime, definitely not unless it's a cool summer night. You can dress this one down to dressing it up. It has that, as I said, that maturity component. It's sexy. The amberwood, the hazelnut, and the booze to this one here really do add that sexy touch to it. Longevity off this is 6 to 7 hours. I've heard from other guys that they only get 4 to 5 hours, but do check this one out. Next fragrance from a brand that I am kind of synonymous for when it comes to this online fragrance community. I have plugged this brand over and over. I haven't really talked about them as much, but they got some great offerings for what you're paying for, and a lot of these are quite affordable right now because unfortunately this brand has discontinued them. That's going to be from the brand of Ferrari, and this is Radiant Bergamot. The note breakdown for this one here is going to be ginger, which is one of the notes you most certainly will get, but ginger, moss, nutmeg, bergamot, which is the main note, lemon, rosemary, which is another main note, and I think that there's a wood to this one here. I'm not sure if it's sandalwood or if it's cedar, but there is a woodiness to this one that I really don't get. This is a great scent for a young man to an older man. It's more of a casual kind of fragrance that you can wear to work. For me, this is just casual, however, but you can wear this to school. So if you are a university or a college student, you could wear this one quite easily. It's not really a high school scent if you ask me, but someone who's in college, absolutely, it's a great work scent. But if you want something that's just casual, a great freshie for the summertime and springtime as well, but I think that this will do better in the summertime. This one might be something that you might want to look into. At one time, this was like the unicorn. It was really hard to find, but now it's easily available. You can get these for like 35 bucks, and this is 6 to 7 hours when it comes to the longevity. Let's stick with the brand of Ferrari, and this is gonna be Leather Essence. Y'all were probably thinking about Bright Neroli, huh? Well, it's not in this very video, but Leather Essence. What this one is, it's leather, it's spiciness, it's woods, it's cloves, and that's pretty much it. But the official note breakdown, I'll just mention the notes. Cloves, leather, bitter orange, there's some bergamot or some lemon, vanilla, which I don't get, cinnamon, gaiac wood, tonka bean, and there's like, I think 2 other notes to this one here. What this pretty much is that it's cloves, spices, woods with a slight leather. There's not a lot of leather. You would think that there is, but there's not. The leather in this is way more prominent than it is in this. They should have just called this Ferrari Cloves Essence, because cloves is the main note that myself and so many other people get. It's not an overly leathery scent, unfortunately, and leather is part of the bottle itself. This is a masculine, mature, gentlemanly type of fragrance. This is a gentleman's scent, as I said, with a bad boy edge. This could definitely be a bad boy scent with ease. It's a great fall and winter type of scent. You could dress this one down to dressing it up, leather jacket to a tuxedo event. Longevity off this is 7 to 8 hours. Next fragrance is just luxury. It's luxury in a bottle, but the name itself carries a lot of weight. So you're pretty much paying for the name. Like, you're paying for quality, but you're paying for the name. Tom Ford Grey Vetiver EDT. Musk, orris, sage, vetiver, basil, different citruses, which I think there's lemon, grapefruit, bergamot, and maybe one other. And if I didn't say vetiver, the main notes, citrus, vetiver, and musk on me. This is just a great overall masculine, gentlemanly type of scent. The bottle itself kind of looks a little dated, a little vintage, but this really does not. This is just like this one here. Timeless. It's a modern day classic, and this one will never go out of style. That's perfect for the spring and summertime scent. It's very versatile, signature scent worthy. You are going to pay a bit of a price tag on top of the name and the quality, because this one is discontinued and I hear it's becoming a little bit harder to find. But my God, Tom Ford Grey Vetiver, I might have to get a backup, or I just might have to check out the EDP. The longevity off this is 6 to 8 hours. Next fragrance is niche in a bottle, and you are certainly paying that price tag. The name itself, Gucci, you're paying for the name. But Tom Ford had a lending hand in this scent, and unfortunately it is discontinued. Gucci Pour Homme 2. This is a gentleman's fragrance. This is timeless, and this one came out in 2003. I might be wrong, but this smells great. 2003 or 2007. This is spring, fall, and winter. This is quite versatile. This is a signature scent. What you're gonna get: violet leaf, black tea, pimento, tobacco, musk, and myrrh. Tobacco, violet leaf, and tea are the most prominent notes on my skin, along with that pimento note. This is just niche in a bottle. The price tag most certainly is, but I got mine for a very good price. Longevity off this is 7 to 9 hours. Next one is going to be a gentleman's scent. This is pretty much what James Bond would wear in the wintertime, if you ask me. Givenchy Gentleman Only Absolute. This is pretty much a spice bomb. This does get comparisons to Spice Bomb, but I think that this is better blended. The note breakdown: cinnamon, nutmeg, sandalwood, vanilla, saffron, and I think that there are two other notes. I think that there's a citrus and a woods. What I get: nutmeg, cinnamon, I get a slight vanilla, and some sandalwood. This is just an overly spicy scent. Very versatile, very masculine, gentlemanly. This could also be a bad boy fragrance if you ask me. So if you're a gentleman with a bit of an edge, hey. But this is just sexy. It's seductive. It's spicy. It's masculine. Very warm. This is one of my wife's favorite fragrances in my collection. Longevity off this. This is an EDP. This is 9 to 10 hours. And the last fragrance in this very video, it's a brand that's gentlemanly. It's classic. And they've been around for, I think, 150 years. Guerlain L'Homme Le Boiseee. This is the EDT version, and this was a gift from my friend Rush, who I'm going to be seeing tomorrow. But the note breakdown: lime, vetiver, rum, grass. You're also going to get mint and woods. For me, this is pretty much lime, vetiver, and woods. This is just a very masculine scent that's, some people will say, is casual, but I think it's quite versatile. This is a signature scent. It's versatile, dressing it down to dressing it up, spring, fall. It does have that mature component. So I think that someone who's a little bit older, like I'm thinking 35 and up, would most certainly appreciate this more than someone who is in their early 20s. And what's great about this is that this is quality in a bottle. But the price tag, $50 to $60 USD. That's phenomenal. Longevity off this is about 8 hours. Everyone, I just gave you my top 10 designer keepers for life. Toss out the rest, or whatever it's called. If you want to check out a great top 5 or top 10 video that it's a little bit different when it comes to the actual video idea, then please check out this side here. And if you want to check out some cheapies, then check out this side here. But before I go, if you like this very video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell, and thank you for your time, take care, and I'll see you later.